Once a saint who was on his deathbed called his disciple and said, "Remember one thing, never allow a cat in your life." Just after saying that, saint died. Disciple was perplexed by those last words. He was not able to understand its meaning. He thought to himself, "Why would I allow a cat in my life? What does this mean? How will I know its meaning?" There was an old wise man who used to follow that saint. One day he met his disciple and got into discussion. Disciple told him about last words. Just listening to those words, old man realized its meaning and said, "You don't know its meaning because you don't know the whole story." Then he started narrating the story. Once a young man renounced from his life of worldly pleasure and came to mountains to live a secluded life as a saint. He would roam around looking for food and water for his basic need. There was a village nearby, and soon people learned about that saint. Saint was respected by villagers, and soon they built him a small hut. Saint started to live in that hut. Saint had 2 clothes and nothing else. Soon trouble arose for him as some rat came into hut and started to chew away on those 2 clothes. In meantime, one of villagers got to know about this trouble. He bought a cat with him and said, "You are troubled by rats, and if you keep this cat here, then you would not have to worry about rats anymore." Saint accepted it and continued with his routine. Saint was no longer troubled by rats, but now his problem was that he needed milk or food to feed his cat. Now Saint had to go to village to get milk for cat. After few days, villagers thought that it would lot of trouble for Saint to come to village daily for milk to feed his cat. So they collected fund and bought him a cow. It was solution for cat's milk, but now Saint had to go to village and beg for grass for his cow. Villagers said it's not right and thought that if we look for someone who can look after things for Saint, then it won't be so troublesome for him. There was a widow in village. Villagers persuaded her to help and serve Saint. After much persuasion, she agreed and started to take care of chores for Saint. With time, young Saint and widow grew fond of each other, and love started to bloom between them. Before Saint could even realize, he was married to that lady and had children. And then he thought to himself, "My God, that's what I had left behind. I have renounced the world. It is the whole world again." It grew so slowly that I was not aware until the children came. Old man said, "Just because of that cat, whole world came in. That's why he told you not to allow a cat in your life." He was talking about his own life story. Friends, here the meaning of the cat was that never give your mind so much leverage that slowly and slowly it start dominating you and you don't even know. If we see in our lives, then we will find that often we allow our mind to do something which we knew is not good. We think that we will do it only once and not repeat it. But once you give a little leverage to your mind. It starts taking more leverage from you, and you will not even realize how you will become addicted to some bad habits, like that monk who had renounced the world. But in order to save his two clothes from rats, he kept a cat, and then to feed a cat, he kept a cow. To look after a cow, he kept a woman, and then fell in relationship with her, and again become a householder. Similarly, we know that taking drugs for intoxication is bad, but still some people take drugs just to feel its effect for the first time. But after that, they start doing it again and again, and then slowly and slowly they become drug addicted. For another instance, we know that eating junk food is not good for our health, but still we give it a try. Then slowly and slowly we start eating it too often. Therefore, never keep a cat of giving leverage to your mind, because once you keep this cat, then this will take your life towards destruction, and you will not even know this.